darkness, no memory, no name. Only pain and the sound of rain pounding the earth like a war drum.
Okay, now, respect to the family. So, boy, I'm up here. I'm getting relaxed, and I get a very, very interesting text. So I get some information sent to me. All right, boom, boom, boom. And I go look at it. So let's go ahead and go down the line of this. All right. Listen, I want to make something very, very clear. It ain't going to be easy. You're going to have to work for this win. Promise you that. Now that I'm over here nice and chill and relaxed, let's go down the line. No screaming, no yelling, because that's some people's method, being loud. It's cool. And I respect the method, So let's go ahead and get to it, all right? I ain't even gonna hold this. So I gotta pull up another screen. You just give me a moment, please. And we just gonna break this down bit by bit. It's not hard to do at all. All right, so let's go to history. All right, so in the history, boy, I'm really not trying to hear all this screaming right now, but let's just go ahead and go down the line of this first, okay? So first and foremost, let me do this. Let me go on back. All right, and let me go to StreamYard. Now let me go right here. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right, back. Okay. So let me pull this up. What's this called? This is called, okay. Beautiful title. It's called Niggas Be on Straight Bullsh. Okay, cool, man. All right. So let's just break this down. Give it a second. Let's do it. Now let's just listen.
Okay. Bitch was the problem. Fuck you talking about my...
All right, let's get past all that. Let's just go right to it. All right, bet. So hold on, what's he saying?
So available to none of you niggas. That way, all you could do is sit back and bitch, moan, and complain, cry, and fucking go jerk off with your own goddamn emotional motherfucking feelings about how this nigga don't never come down off his motherfucking platform. See, I get it, right? Y'all don't like the fact that I'm pointing out the fucking obvious. That when this nigga come visit people's channels, y'all come to those fucking channels just so you can have an opportunity to fucking air out your fucking grievances, bitch, moan, and complain because you won't never go to the nigga show. And let me address this as well.
For the record, I would really love to go up to AM's show. He never really opens up a panel. Most of his shows are like, I guess, blocked or whatever. But you know what I did do? Matter of fact, nah. I ain't gonna say that. But y'all gonna love this one. Just wait for it though. But yeah, okay, cool beans. Don't go up to the panels because I don't really get a chance to go up to his panels. Now, I mean, any other place I've seen him, or anybody else. It's not even about him. It's just the topic in the show. And I mean, it doesn't matter who's there. If I actually like what the topic is, I'm going to come up and I'm going to speak my mind. I say that all the time. We are going to break this down. Now, I want you all now. See, I'm playing this at first for a very, very important reason. All right. Now we're going to dissect this just like a frog back in science class in the 8th grade. Let's go.
Nigga, your money don't mean shit. Talk about you sent me $1 something, my nigga.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going.
Smitty.
What's up, homie?
Nigga, the most you sent me on fucking Cash App is $37 fucking dollars, my nigga.
Oh boy.
Get up out of here.
All right.
See, niggas.
All right. So one, let me help you guys out with that one. Far from true. You know, I made it very clear. You know that 37 he got? That is from an old Cash App. I have 2. I made it very, very clear. But we're going to get into that as we go further down. So let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. I just want him to get his piece out. You see, we're gonna work this respectfully because that's how I move, right? Let's let it move respectfully. Let's go.
They gotta try to fucking lie just to have a fucking leg to stand on. But then again, let me not say that, right? Because that's what a lie.
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. That was a good joke. Hold on. Wait. We gotta give him that one. We gotta give him that. Hold on. I like that one.
God have mercy upon us.
Oh boy, wait till it's my turn.
A lot of you niggas do. A lot of you niggas is trying to bark up a motherfucking tree because you need some fucking attention, my nigga. Let's get something straight. If you want Angry Man's attention, go to that nigga channel. Go air out your grievances with him. Nigga, nobody owes you nothing just because you support it. But nigga, if your money is what you think is buying you a reason,
You're missing the point.
I send you back every red motherfucking penny.
So again, nothing with me in these spaces is anything about money. Now watch this, right? So attention. Okay. All right. Watch this, y'all. All right, here we go. You know what's sad? Everything I'm about to name, people are going to think I'm finally saying it because I'm trying to gloat, but I've never said anything. I'm pretty sure people have been well aware I've been well past 500. I've been monetized. You know, I ain't set up that shit yet because I don't care. My number's at 550. It's not, I mean, it's nothing. What I'm saying is that have y'all ever known anybody in these spaces to finally hit 500 and not throw a party? What was Smitty's party? Did you ever hear me even mention it for real? I'm talking about just until this moment. Listen, this is what I'm talking about, right? See, again, my track record speaks for itself. You can scream, you can yell, you can say what you want. The fact is this. I support y'all more than I support myself. And it's just a fact, bro. Dog, when, like, I'm saying it right now, but when do y'all hear me be like, yeah, okay, welcome to Smitty's Corner. Hit the subscribe and like button. Does anybody ever hear me say that? Want attention? My nigga. I could have got attention when I first came here, and I could have just rolled off the fact that I was hit by a train. I could have, you know, got all kind of GoFundMe's and everything if it was about money or attention. The fact is this: everything I'm naming is that nothing you're saying really adds up to what my track record and my history of my character consists of. I'm only saying these things now. Watch. I want us to continue to listen. Oh, and we're going to flip the script in a second. But yeah, like I promise y'all, look, right? You know, I ain't no big dog out here, but like, you know, I'm a very, very insightful man, and I'm very detail oriented, and I love to pay attention to key factors, and I love to remember things. So I just want y'all to remember that. So watch how we break this down. Let's go.
Y'all niggas think y'all could just buy niggas on the motherfucking internet just because you support? If you support my fucking channel because you want me to be on your team, let me know how much you sent me so I can send your motherfucking, so I can send your ass every fucking red penny back.
You're missing the point.
Calling me hypocritical, nigga. You the one that's still buddy up with that bitch Grace. Get the fuck up out of here. Takes a
Grace herself will even tell you. I haven't spoke to her since that whole incident with Lola and everybody. Ask her. Ask Grace when was the last time I spoke with her. And that's not a diss. Shout out to Twin. But I made my stance and I made a position. See, the thing is, y'all don't even recognize that. Ask Grace herself. What you talking about? What are you talking about? See, these are all things that can easily be traceable. It's not hard to do. I don't need a whole bunch of nothing. I just got a track record. That's all I need. And that's why I always make sure I kept mine airtight for moments like this right here. But what y'all thought all this time I wasn't preparing? No. Sometimes you just got to give yourself a pat on the back.
Is it possible this story is true? Yes, it is. You're right. It's fact.
So let's listen more.
And that bitch's tail around this motherfucker. Like you just trying to still be friends with that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Having so-called intellectual conversations because
when all right, so let me ask anybody this. Watch this. When was the last time anybody has seen me having a conversation with Grace? Okay, boom. Now let's keep going.
you see with your third eye, my nigga. You are delusional at best, my nigga. What up?
Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate you, black man. Much respect to you. Always much appreciated.
Death Note, thinking that just because you support a nigga that people supposed to follow you, my nigga.
No. I just want anybody to tell me at any point, has anybody ever heard me say that or ask of that? Again, if I didn't say it, I don't know what it is we're speaking about. Did I say it? Has anybody ever in any form or fashion heard me say, come to my channel, go to my channel, follow, subscribe, like, support, anything? Has anybody ever heard me say it? I'm just trying to figure this part out. Why am I saying it? Because we gonna get to the meat and bones of this. See, y'all missing my whole intentions. And see, this is the thing about it, right? When you got people that are genuine hearted people who really real deal, like real talk, like some of us, we just come here just to support, just to add in a little bit and just roll out. It don't even be nothing. But we're going to break this down. I want to get a good, I'm not going to play this whole thing. I'm going to play a good, maybe 5 more minutes. And we just going to go ahead and see exactly what his tone was in a whole nother direction. Now, I want us to pay attention to this, and let's pay very close attention, okay? Hey, Sel, you still fam. You good. Like I tell Izzy, like I tell anybody else, bruh, it ain't nothing. But I'm just going to make it clear, very, very clear. It's never going to be easy with me. I promise you that.
thinking that you bringing something to the conversation because you be showing up with the piece of. Nobody give a fuck about that.
No. This is not peace. This is the letter V, and it means village. That's it. Nothing more. Let's keep going.
Nigga. On some real shit. Hypocrite, my nigga.
Why did that touch a nerve so much?
Saving your motherfucking ass while you sitting up here disrespecting me.
You were saving me? Man, it's gonna be fun.
Because you felt like I didn't protect you from angry man.
Nobody ever asked you to protect me. What I was saying is this. We're going to get to the question that he asked me on my show. Now, I want y'all to pay very close attention to what he just said. Getting mad because you didn't. No. We're going to break that down. Let's go.
You a grown ass man. Oh, you kept cutting me off. Nigga, you on my show. I literally just told all of you grown ass niggas.
Now, listen. Okay. Now that I agree with, we're on your show, but he didn't say he didn't cut me off. The fact is this, everything that I wanted to say, and if anybody knows me, who doesn't know Smitty for like, come on now. I'm surprised I wasn't added in. Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was kind of like frustrated that I wasn't incorporated into the category of who should get the trophy for most long-winded. You niggas forgot about Smitty. See, once again, I just don't never get my props. Man, I never get my props. Come on now. Who's the king of long-winded besides me? Stop playing with me. I'll tell you about my entire day and start off with it all happened in the fourth grade. Don't play with me. Let's get back to it.
Stop acting like these motherfucking imbeciles who don't have a fucking brain cell or a fucking microcosm of a thought to fucking be patient.
Wait, you think I didn't think of that? Of course I thought of that.
To give a response.
Okay.
But the way I fucking see it, y'all niggas feel like that everyone needs to hear your fucking voice because you interacting with the big dog.
Happy time!
Y'all niggas don't appreciate shit. This is why I say if Angry Man never come back to my fucking channel, nigga, it wouldn't hurt me none. Cause you.
Well, I don't. Then how do we even get here in the first place? Then, but okay, all right. Let's just let it roll for a few more moments. But trust me, the true breakdown is about to come up real soon. Let's peep the energy shift. Okay, let's peep the energy shift.
You know why? Because now I see y'all trying to turn my shit into what the fuck y'all be doing over there at Easy's fucking channel. So y'all be in the fucking.
That's why you only get one chance to cross me.
The chat, sneak dissing this shit. Coming up on the panel, talking about I just want to have a conversation with.
No. So if anybody goes back to the beginning of that, me and AM. So let me break it down to y'all so y'all can understand what my headspace was. Okay. In the very, very beginning of his show, right? So matter of fact, let me go ahead and pull it up. Let me just go ahead and take the time and do that, right? I'm going to pull it up. But while I'm pulling it up, I'm going to speak about it. So I'm just going to go back to it. So I'm already on his channel. Let me see. What was his last live that we was on? Which one was it? I think it was this one. Was it this one? If I can't find it, I'm just gonna say F it. I ain't even okay. Yeah, I think this was the yeah, it was this one right here. All right, so when I first came up, me and AM, right? So what I'm about to do is I'm about to show y'all in your face. Like I said, this is, I promise y'all, this is real easy. It's real easy, right? I want y'all to pay attention to me and AM's first interactions. Okay. So they said, now I even asked, Raw, I love you, sis. You still fam. I love you, sis. All right. But the whole like I was what? Nah. We're gonna go right to it. And I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm just trying to pinpoint. I'm already here. Trying to pinpoint first interactions. So hold on. Let me see something right here. All right, hold on. All right, back. There we go. Let's get it. Let me pull this up. Yeah, we in there. So let's do it. Let's go back to our interaction.
I don't know. Like, I don't know what he's on. I don't.
All right, so hold on 1 second. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go a little bit further. So look.
I would like to clarify something. I don't just do this for money. I also do it for glory. I want a statue at some point in history. So
all hell, Angry Man. We're not talking about you right now, bro. But all hell to the Angry Man. Let's get you that statue. We're not talking about you, bro.
No, my old time. I'm not a I'm not definitely not.
Said that I could have been like, yo,
I don't care who telling you is the. I take it back. Every man is number 2. Your ass.
Hold on. Yeah, there we go. It should be right around here. Let's peep our first interaction when they say that I was let's just see how it go.
If you get the jazz hands going, hey.
Nah, somebody got a clip when I think I don't know if it was Beans or Izzy that played it. When that nigga was like, "Hey, y'all shut the fuck up, I'm trying to talk." I'm like, God damn, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm just at the end of the day, I just think
Yeah, it's right around here because I remember this comment. Yeah, let's pay attention.
honestly, you know, when it comes to the whole live thing, we can move past it because I feel like we have. But I'm just saying, like, I try not to judge people as far as like not wanting to work for free. That's my slogan on my channel: no working for free, right? But I understand it being judged. I'm not trying to change nobody's mind on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I judge people. I judge the bounties. Y'all know I hate the bounties. So I judge that. The swear jar. I think that shit's damn near homo. If I'm just being honest. So it's all up for criticism.
This is the thing, right? There's always a way to do something. Your mother should have told you, and if she didn't, I'm gonna be y'all mama. I'm gonna be y'all auntie today. It's not.
And shout out to Raw. I appreciate you, sis, always being that logical, feminine mediator of great counsel. Much respect to you, sis, as always. Thank you so much, fam.
What you do is how you do it.
That's a Venus. That's facts. Captain Crunch is the GOAT.
Yeah, I gotta eat out in that Cheerios movie for it.
Y'all tripping. All y'all.
But to what you guys were saying, I do appreciate the flowers. It's just this is who I am at the end of the day. I think I told you guys in private. If not, I'll say it publicly.
Super chat. That didn't happen before.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do, and I own it.
Yeah. She was like, listen.
Come on, man.
Because I don't want 20,000 videos about. Okay, well, okay, cool. You're right.
I'm not trying to be right.
You're right. Nah, nigga.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Okay, well, okay, cool. You know what? I'm jealous of that shirt, how it fits on you. I'm jealous of them. I'm jealous of your white hat, and I'm jealous of that white polo shirt. You right. You damn right, boy. You damn right. That's how you sound. I'm jealous because your name is the Angry Man. Why the fuck is your name the Angry Man? I'm jealous.
Yesterday, bro.
Okay, well, cool. Nigga, hold up. Damn, nigga.
I ain't got no square jaw over here, so you just gonna drop them?
No, I just said one. I did one.
You said why the fuck, right? And
I said one. Okay, I said one. I said one. But if you have a swear jar, I had to pay.
I don't have a swear jar.
When Negroes be having certain agendas,
Right here.
Now watch this.
Hold on.
I'm gonna ask when Negroes
right
be
here.
having certain agendas, right? Now watch this. I'm gonna ask Raw B a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll be honest about it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, When I tried,
she from New York.
When I tried
it hit me, y'all didn't. But anyway,
that shit was funny.
It gotta be motherfucking thrown, right? You saying something about me,
make something into something that's nothing. If
in the class, you're gonna click a link if you get, I don't think you banned them.
$50 a piece.
You don't want private
show, they would
ask for the.
Oh, this is where we get to my question, part, right? Hold on. This is where we get to the next part before Angry Man and ADS say something. Is it wrong to confront a drug dealer and call him a drug dealer if he deals drugs?
Okay. Good question, sir. Good question. I want to get to the point where me and AM had a back and forth. Now, maybe I can find it. Maybe I can't.
The word jealous. And yes, I'll admit, and I said this on my stream, I admit I was triggered and I was emotional because I'm just like, who the fuck you think you talking to? That's why I pulled up. But then when you grabbed your nuts and then popped off and then muted me with the same hand that you grabbed your nuts with when you grabbed your mouse, I'm like, damn, nigga.
Now, let's pay attention. I literally was saying the same thing. I was saying the same thing. I was speaking about, hey, ill. Do you not remember how you felt at that moment when everything popped off, right? So let's go ahead and let's just see what took place. And let's see if I was trying to get my word in. So I was told that I never said it. Let's see if I get to say it. Here we go.
Finish what I'm saying. Because real talk, man, I'm going to tell you the truth, bro.
Wait, now let's go back and forth. Hold on. Here we go. Right here. Right there, boom.
In particular, there are some concession stands in a game stadium that do well, and there are some concession stands that do poorly. Because even with concessions, you got to hustle. And I know because I sold concessions at West Point. So if you got sellers out there that's running through the crowd, that's hustling, that's pitching the beat. So with the bounty,
I'm sorry, baby. I thought you was done. Go ahead.
So with the bounty system,
that I do get the marketing aspect. Now wait. Let's listen to my whole statement because everybody want to skip over stuff I said. We're there with you for quite some time myself. And I've always rocked with you. My main thing at times is I totally recognize, and I've always acknowledged the business part of it. I'm clearly stating that for those who want to forget that part, right? Let's keep going. I've always verbalized that. I do get the marketing aspect. My whole thing is, just like I asked you last night when I said is what you do, is it for the people? And you said absolutely, without a doubt. I said, okay, cool. And so my whole thing is like times when it's like I've seen really dope topics you've had in discussions, and it's like if enough people aren't there at the moment to donate, you'll stop it. And I'm like, damn, bro, like this is really good. So I'm like, I don't think nobody's knocking you wanting to get money, bro. But it's like this every single waking moment have to be about a dime. Because at what point do you do? Let's just say you just for the people. Just hey, look, just come on up to the people. I want you to pay very close attention to the key words AM said the first time he addressed me and how he kept switching up and never really said what he said initially and why I snapped. So when people be trying to think, oh, Smitty, nah, okay, we can play them games if we want to. Oh, and I'm going to still get to the part with Cell too. We ain't forgot about you. I got you. But let's go ahead and go.
Say it, but yo, hey, let me answer him. Let me answer him real quick. Hey,
it's just a question.
Hey, Smitty. So the thing is, if fam, again, when I stop the stream, it's 3 hours, it's 4 hours of doing the stream, giving a show. I've given multiple shows that are highly educational, that are highly more advanced, and people don't tune into those shows like that. I did them for the free or damn near free.
You stopped it before we can come up there.
No, multiple times.
I'm talking about you not letting us come. No, don't divert. I'm talking specifically about you not letting people come up because you didn't get enough money yet.
But
and then you stop the show. Little do you know, if you let folks come up in the conversation, And that's all that I was speaking about specifically. Now, I want us to, so far, can anybody say that I said you should do everything for free? Did I or did I not, in my initial statement, acknowledge I recognize the business part of it? Like, I recognize that because I'm up here with y'all right now. I mean, I could be posting up a Cash App or something. I ain't, whatever. I don't, I just want to do the show. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm up here for attention. I forgot. Anyway, let's keep going.
Get good, you just might get more people in the building, my G. It's also a strategy.
But I got you. But this is the thing, right? What people don't realize is too, I got a life, bro. So right, I got things, right. I was taking my son to school, picking up my son to school. So it was a hold on real quick. I'm answering your question. It was a certain time constraint with that as well. So in order to open up a panel and I got to pick up my son, I got to get on my phone. And so that's an extra layer. And it's way more hectic on my phone trying to pay for. So if
all right here. Shout out to Izzy. I do understand what he's saying and where he's coming from. Everybody's schedule not the same. Like, I do be having to remember, I've been retired now for like 2 years or so. So I got to remember, everybody lifestyle not the same. And that's something I do respect. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Brody. But let's go ahead and keep going. Let's listen to my encounter with AM now. So again, I was told that I should have, as a man, told him. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to something, right? I'm dead ass when I say I really been on my, trying to chill. Now, I came out my bag simply because I'm recognizing people really starting to forget, who truly, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget that about me, right? Just like anybody would. I'm not somebody different or special. I know the spaces we in. You know what I recognize? Because I've been chilling so much, I think people started to really sleep on me. So I'm like, nah, you know what? I think I gotta go ahead and remind niggas real quick. Sometimes you gotta remind them when they take your kindness for weakness. Seen that one day. Sometimes you just gotta remind them. And so I just want you to understand something. That's primarily where my headspace is. Now let's listen.
If you you missing the whole concept.
That is true.
You want one direction,
bro.
No. You totally missed everything I just said, bro.
Oh, did.
Now watch how this plays out. Watch how it plays out.
Can I finish?
Your response told me you missed everything. My whole point.
Smitty, hold up. You can't just cut him off. You asked him. Hold on, Smitty. You asked a question. Smitty, you asked a question, brother.
You just blew off.
Smitty, you asked. Hold on, wait, Smitty. Smitty, you said something. He's responding to you. We got to stop with the.
Now, while he's telling me stop cutting him off, me and AM, it is your show. It's your show. But right there, literally, there were two voices going on, and it wasn't the two voices of the people who was having a discussion, moderating or not. Let us hash it out. He's big dog. Let him talk for himself. I promise you, I don't think anybody knows more than anybody more than AM. He don't need nobody to talk up for him. AM's mic is gorgeous. Okay. AM's microphone is on 1,000 God level times 10. Okay. You don't need no extra voices. It's just little old Smitty, right? It's just Smitty, right? I ain't nobody, right? All right, let's keep on listening.
Cutting off thing. And that's not just for you, that's for everybody. Nobody can ever get
while you're literally doing it. It's funny.
Get a full thought out because everybody be ready to jump down in somebody's throat. Once they hear something, hold on, I got you. But hold on. You let him start talking. Why cut him off in the middle of what he's saying? And that's not because it's him, but that's everybody that do that.
Yeah. I've seen you ever since the days of Fight Club and everything, my nigga. All I'm going to say is this. You know what's so interesting? I'm just going to say this part too. I noticed that the number one thing that people love to jump down my throat about, period, is you cut people off. It's so funny how I will see day in and day out, like, you yourself, everybody. Like, bruh, wasn't it like you and Izzy just the night before? The missus came up, shout out to Raw once again, being of awesome counsel. Shout out to the sis. She came smooth on up and was like, both of y'all asses long with it. Both of y'all need to shut up. That's why I respected it when she came up on DJ's show tonight with me and him. I respected that. You know what I'm saying? But I just want us to really pay attention. See, everybody think like, nah, everything don't have to be about screaming and yelling and cussing somebody out. Nah, we can dissect it slowly, surgically. Let's do this. Y'all got the right one, I promise you.
Hell, I do that. So I'm holding myself accountable as well.
You got it. You got it. You got it. All right. Go ahead, AM.
Yo. So I'm not doing a whole bunch of trying to yell over. I'm trying not to do it. I wound up doing it, and I had to go off and do out for that. But I'm trying not to do that. Like, I want y'all to recognize that. Like, I real deal am on a different trajectory. Am I perfect in them steps? No, I'm not. Nah, I obviously have, you know what I'm saying? I relapsed, and that's just me recognizing where I was tonight. But I mean, you know, I don't know. It's like you do as a man. And when you don't, like, I don't have no army. See, that's my whole point. Y'all got to recognize that. I don't have like no gang squad. It's just Smitty. Anytime I back and y'all, if I feel like you're trying to put my back against the wall, I'm going to bust a hole through the wall, make a whole nother atmosphere, and we're going to have a whole nother battlefield. Ain't going to be no back against the wall. We don't do that. You got to recognize I'm a solo dolo dude. Y'all got to recognize how I operate and process life, even from just real life, even to the internet. Who's my squad? Who's coming up to say something on Smitty's behalf? Now, I got 1 or 2 soldiers in the building, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. Real talk. But like, it's just me. Everybody else got like their little crew or something. I don't have that. And I don't need that. Look, again, I want you to peep what I'm saying. I'm saying that because I strategically and purposely move that way. I've always done that in the streets. I'm that dude that know everybody and their mama, but I don't chill with nobody for real. But everybody know me and I know them. I'm that guy. Y'all gonna learn tonight. Don't worry, we got time. Let's keep going.
Oh, the goofiest thing in the world that I hear on YouTube is when people say, damn, fam, the show was dope. Why you shut down the show?
Mm-hmm.
If it was that dope, why you didn't donate?
Watch this. You know something? Sometimes you just might go live and just might be that time where like whatever's going on in the economy. Now watch this. Have we not done lives, all of us, on how expensive things are? The virus, all kinds of things. So my point is that do y'all not realize sometimes people may not just have it that particular day? Yo, you got folks that may be like, damn, don't shut the show down. Man, I'll see you some tomorrow or whatever. Now, I'm not saying go off no promises or nothing, but I'm simply saying it's not about people not wanting to. At what point do we not recognize? It's also sometimes like, did you ever consider the fact that maybe just sometimes the entire audience, maybe it's only one, listen, out of 10 or 12 people, let's say, maybe only 3 people got it that day. So we're going to take it out on the rest of the crew, but it's for the people. Hey, listen, we're going to break this down. Let's go.
If it was that dope, why you didn't donate? When you like cigarettes, you buy your damn cigarette.
But you're saying that to the same people who have. Now, earlier, people were saying, oh, Smitty, You were saying that you're in your feelings about mentioning AM didn't recognize you and what? I want us to remember that part because the next scene's coming up in 2 minutes. Let's go.
You want a certain type of car, you buy that car. You want to wear a certain type of clothes, you pay for that.
Okay.
If you want something, you put your money where your mouth is. That's just facts.
But you know something I think we also forget? You know what's just as much currency in these spaces? People being there. Like people actually communicating with you. People actually coming up to your panel. That's currency, bro. People that show up to your show. That's how you get the bounty paid. That's currency. If we want to go that far with it, right? Okay. Man, we can go so deep with this. Man, we can go so deep with this. When people push the like button, you know, it keeps you in the algorithm. I think we forget there are almost like 3 to 4 different methods of payment when it comes to this YouTube thing. Nobody ever see, I promise you, most people only want us to remember or think or believe that it's only the financial part. No, you actually pay us when you push like. Why you think everybody say it so much? You pay people when you subscribe. That's number 2. You pay people actually by, yes, donating money. And you pay people by viewing. These are all 4 forms and methods. Now, I want to ask you a question. Now, I know look, I know a lot of people be like, shit, I don't care about nobody here. Give me the money, right? But let's just be for real. Considering you love what you do as a content creator. What if like everybody sent you money, but nobody ever responded in your chat? You never got no comments, no feedback. Nobody ever pushed liked. But like every time you went live or you did a video or something, you just noticed like it was just all these cash apps that just kept flooding in. It was all this money, but nobody ever talked to you. We need to stop like acting like these things aren't just as important. We can try to clown it if we want to, but let's just be for real. We all know we be wanting people feedback. You want to know what other people think. That's the whole point of setting up what we call a panel. That's the whole reason of you being able to pull up more than one person. This whole thing is designed to interact. It's not just about the money, because you know what? These same people also said, no, I'm sorry, not people. The same guy right here also said once upon a time, we didn't even get paid for this. So once upon a time when you weren't getting paid for it, what were you doing it for? What was your purpose? Let's go.
If you like something, you support it financially. This is America, Jack, to quote Cleo McDowell.
I promise you, my 5.5 bedroom house is not free. But okay, cool beans. Let's keep going. I guess he thinks everything.
If you want more of something, you pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the like button, because likes are free. Hit the likes button.
So
that's a motivator.
I mean, okay. So again, like I said, you missed everything I just said. I specifically started off my whole everything with I get the business aspect of it, and I've spoken about it many times. Did I or did I not? Did I or did I not? So why he's jumping off, making it seem like I'm insinuating that this should be free, I have no clue. Again, this is going to be easy to dissect. I promise you. Time's over. That was the first thing I said. Then I said, hey, but there are times. I said there's every single waking moment, depending. I believe some things, your payment is what it was you was able to produce for people. You know, we forget that sometimes. See, y'all didn't I just talk about the other 3 forms of method of payment besides financial? There's a consistency here. Let's keep going. Keep talking about how you get paid and your check being specifically only the dollars. My nigga, when you say, that's why I said, that's why I asked the question.
Everything I do is strategic, my nigga. You may think I'm just blowing off and talking. No, I'm not. I asked him, I said, it's what you do for the people. And I said, okay, I do recognize the business aspect of it. Is even know this. But then when I turn around and say, hey, bruh, but does every single blinking, waking moment got to be about a penny? You want to turn around and
now hold on. Did I say does everything have to be free? Now I want us to really pay attention how AM is responding to me. His whole response is like, you niggas want shit for free. Who said that when? Easy dissection. Let's go ahead and keep peeling this frog skin layers. Say, oh, you niggas want everything for free. Who said that?
Because
who said that and when, my nigga?
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing.
You got the flow, AM.
Here's the thing. Everybody don't think like you, my nigga. There are people that have a mentality where they know for a fact that there is absolutely nothing wrong with being compensated for what they do, whether they're doing it for the people or not.
I've compensated hundreds of dollars, bro.
Hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying. Because real talk, man, I'm going to tell you the truth, bro. Don't nobody want to hear that tree-hugging, hippie, socialist bullshit.
Right there. Right there. Right there, Sel. Let me go ahead and run that back. When everybody think I'm just tripping, what did I say he said? You heard me say it. What'd he say?
Finish what I'm saying. Because real talk, man, I'm going to tell you the truth, bro. Don't nobody want to hear that tree-hugging, hippie, socialist bullshit, fam.
He could have. That's what I'm talking about. Nah, no, you cry. Nah, it ain't about that. It's about man respect, man. See, where I come from, you talk to men a certain way. Now, you know, we may joke and everything, but like, you don't be like, I don't know you, you don't know me. Don't be screaming on me like that, dog. So watch how I elevate. But from that point on, now let's see where it goes. Because everybody just wants to go to the end portion of it. No, right there was that spark of that dynamite. Let's go.
Because a lot of people don't want to hear that over the top, extra extreme shit you say.
And all I did was mirror reflect what he talking about. He said what I was saying was bullshit, tree hugging. All I said is everybody now don't want to hear what you got to say either. Now I'm trying to figure out, how do you then turn around, AM, and say, you're not everybody's cup of tea, just like I'm saying, but for some reason, it's wrong when I say it. Let's keep going.
Sir, it's a lot of people don't agree. Listen, real, we all got our own crowd, right?
And guess what?
You're not everybody's cup of tea, AM. You're not everybody's cup of tea, my G. These people can't stand it when you talk.
Next.
Just like it's
now, mind you, I'm really saying to myself, how dare you talk to me like that, man? What's wrong with you? But you know what? I'm actually giving, I'm actually, y'all don't even realize it, dog. I'm saying it straight up. I'm talking about on some real life stuff. I am paying homage to the guy because I'm not cussing. I'm not yelling, bro. I'm chilling. Like, my whole position is not to be soft. That's actually paying homage and like a low key, but saying it without saying it way. I'm doing it through my facial expression, my choice of words, and my body languages. But y'all not picking that up. So I'm going to dissect it for you. Don't worry. Let's keep on going. And I promise, watch when we flip to this next video.
People can't stand it when I talk. So you're not saying nothing above my neck.
Bro.
All you said is that we equal. Now go ahead and continue.
Bro, check
you
this out.
Think it's easy with Smitty. No, it's not.
Yo, check this out, my nigga.
I promise you it's not easy with me, y'all. I promise it's not. You let the numbers fool you if you want to.
I'm damn near 1 million people's cup of tea. Stop talking to me crazy, bro.
Okay.
Stop talking.
Embarrassing me in front of my.
And that's where we went on ahead and flipped. Now you're going to see right here. Now right there, boom. Okay, cool. That was cute, Raw. That was cute. That was cute. The little, okay, you're going to give him his props. I ain't bad. As he should get them. My whole point is this. Our biggest problem is we keep thinking a person's significance and who they are. Listen, do y'all not realize that that's even downing you? Anytime you try to put your status as opposed to the point as you're above, like, okay, you've reached all these people. Sir, how long have you been doing this? You should reach. Listen, if somebody started this yesterday, I should have reached more people than them by now. I've been here 2.5 years. You're not equating. I can understand if I was somebody who been here as long as you. I've been here listen, watch this. Now watch this. I've been here 2.5 years. But I only learned StreamYard maybe about what? A year ago? Peep the track record. Look at my lives. Look at the dates. I've been here. No. I've been here about 4 years. Whoa, wow. Oh, goodness gracious. Time goes by. Wow. I've been here 4 years. My first video was in 2021. My first video was in 2021. It's at the very, very bottom of my list. Long before I knew anything about a StreamYard or anything. I finally started doing lives, bruh, in 2023 or 4. What the hell are you talking about? You've been an OG when I was just born into this. That's not a flex. Again, easy dissection. I promise you. Promise you. You've been here longer than me, bro. What kind of flex is that, dog? Why are you screaming on a nigga who just got here? Come on now.
My friends don't like to call me a fucking.
And again, am I going buck back? Of course, because I know how it is in these streets. Anybody who know me on the back end know I've said this before. I promise you. There's somebody who's going to know what I'm saying, and they like, yeah, I heard him say that. We have to carry a certain demeanor in these spaces because we say it ourselves. This is the hood of YouTube. This is the ghetto. This is the project of YouTube. All right, best. Let's take the hood to projects in real life. Can you walk around all soft and shit in real life if you in the hood in the ghetto? Or do you have to hold a certain kind of face? Ladies, do you not have to, what men would call masculine? Do you not have to, what I would call, act accordingly? Fellas, do you not have to go ahead and toughen up at times, depending on what crowd you walking through or where you passing by? Do you got to keep your head on a swivel? So what we talking about right now? See, that's why none of this makes sense. I would dissect it all to a decimal. Don't play with me.
Fucking deadbeat.
Stop talking to me crazy.
Nah, it ain't about talking crazy. Nah, you missing it, bruh.
Way more people's cup of tea than you, my nigga.
I never said.
As you should be. That's not a flex. You've been here way longer. What? I don't know, 15 years or so, my nigga. You were here before you got gray hair. Like, what are we talking about?
That you weren't, nigga.
Be like that.
See, the thing about it is this: you still missing it. See how you respond?
Missing it.
Still blowing off steam. Still blowing off steam.
Still be. That's why
Let's let him blow off steam.
And I'm making it very clear. Let me ask a question. How he's going at me right now. Is this a new method? You see how easy this is? Is it a new method? Hold on. Everything he's doing, all the way down to his hand movements, everything, is anything different. Have you not seen this before? I'm not downing it. What I'm saying is I pick up on reflex, pattern, everything. I pick up on motion quick. I mean, it don't take long for me to get your patterns down. I peep it in a heartbeat.
Conversations about what
you done our
bottom of the damn totem pole.
You missing the whole point.
That's the main reason.
What are you talking about? Bottom of what? Hold on. Are you talking about? Hold on. So how you value us? Oh my God. Oh, that was beautiful. So we are valued based upon numbers and number of people. Bro, you've been doing this way longer than me. I've only been here 2 years. You're talking to a rookie. You're screaming on a rookie, bro. And I've already acknowledged that. What you talking about?
It's a reason. It's a reason I'm letting. It's a reason I'm letting.
Here, bro. I ain't been here that long.
Hold up.
What you talking about?
It's the reason I'm letting. It's the reason I'm letting it go on, right?
That's why you only get one chance to cross me.
Right, because I want to prove a point, right? I simply just said, can we just have a conversation, whether you agree or disagree, without cutting each other off, right? Now, but I'm pretty sure both of y'all heard me say that. I'm pretty sure everybody heard me say that, right? But what happens Angry Man makes a point. You make a point, and then Angry Man says, "Well, look here, bro. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Everybody."
So everybody, please, this is very, very pivotal at this point of the live. Pay very, very close attention to Ill's entire energy, the sighting, and everything. I shit you not. We're just going to flip right to it. I swear. I just want to make sure I get a nice amount of this because I really want to go to the next video, but I'm going to give it some time. Just pay attention. This is easy.
Ain't with that type of time that you on. Now, if it hurt, holler. Now, Smitty, I ain't got nothing against you, but at the end of the day, he didn't say nothing wrong. But Angry Man, same thing. Everybody's not going to treat you the way you want to be treated. Now, it's the reason why I'm letting this go on. You want to know why I'm letting this go on? Because this proves what Angry Man said earlier. Because everybody's messy. So when y'all catch Angry Man in the villain mode, villain area, he going off on people. Don't ask questions. And when y'all catch Smitty being himself, don't ask questions. Because that's what's going to divulge into if grown men cannot have a conversation. Excuse me.
I like that. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Peep how I came back up. I that was my little signal, like that's what's up. I like that. See, that's a little subtle stuff, okay? All right. Just little things you don't catch. I'm just gonna point it out. Go.
1 second. Hey, I'm online. So when it boils
and I came right back down. That was my little signal, like that's what's up. I like that shit.
down to it, I don't see nothing wrong with the conversation of y'all having it back and forth. But good God Almighty, what did he, Smitty? Let me ask you first. What did he say that made you rile up?
Nothing. It's the simple fact of.
So then why?
See, now I speak in layers. I don't know if anybody knows what that's like, but I am working on that. I know I said nothing right off rip, but like when I meant nothing, like nothing that really made me upset to the point where I'm like in my feelings, but, and I'm trying to get to the but. Let's see.
If he answering, okay, go ahead, answer the question. My bad.
You doing what you doing to me? What you telling us don't do?
You're right. My bad. I apologize.
I could have sworn I said that tonight. I could have sworn I said that tonight. You see the track record, right? You see the pattern. Men are about. Men are habitual habits. Men are creatures of habit. The number one thing that a man will always go off of is your pattern. Remember that. So how you operate, man or woman, the number one thing I peep, what's your pattern? Why do you think being unorthodox is such a very, very rarity and special aspect when it comes to war? Because they don't know how to see how you coming. It's unorthodox.
Respect to the family. Nah, it's the simple fact of I'm very strategic and I'm very pinpoint direct on what I say.
I promise you I am.
I said one thing and one thing only. Hey, does every single waking moment have to be about that? Angry Man goes off in imaginary land and makes it something totally bigger than what it was I was saying, bro.
Did he not? Did I not say does every single waking moment? I never said don't get paid. When did I ever say don't get paid? You're gonna break this shit down.
I clearly said I get it. Like, trust me, I tell you. You see, first of all, I'm not bragging about it, but like, dog, I real deal had to like hustle. It wasn't legal, but I know what it's like to get out there and have to do a sales pitch and all of this other stuff.
I know what it's like when you're not getting paid either by salary or hourly. Even if you got a job that's commission, like I know what that's like. I've had doors like, man, look, I had a door where I was selling for Cutco knives. I was knocking on people's doors hot as hell in the summertime with a collar shirt trying to sell kitchen silverware. I know what it's like to have to hustle. I know what it's like to have to get out there and grind. That's my point. I went to prison, for selling weed. I already talked about it. I mean, ain't no big deal. I mean, I already done did the time. It's, my record's expunged.
I have a passport. I'm a registered fire gun owner. You know, I mean, like, I don't, you know, I can vote, so I don't care about it no more. So I'm speaking about where I was. It's not a flex, it's not a brag. It's to let people know, like, nah, you can go through something and make it out of it. Just for the record. Let's keep going. You got to make sure you make it work. You got to travel around. Listen, point blank, period, bro. I've done it from music to narcotics.
Nah, let me get.
I'm telling you. So hold on. Can I land
ahead,
it?
I thought you was done. I thought you was done.
I'm landing it.
All right,
so
go ahead.
The thing is this, right? I'm speaking strictly on when I asked Izzy last night. I asked him, "It's what you do for the people." You know what? As much as artists and people get paid, they also do sometimes like giveaways. I do that. Is there not something called charity? I'm just saying that. That's it. Do you know some of the biggest names? I mean, I don't understand what's not being registered here. Now that we're over here where it's nice and chill, yeah, ain't gonna be no whole bunch of voices over talking nothing. We're gonna break it down and dissect it nice and quiet and chill. Like, real talk though. What's being missed? So again, when I said he just flew off the handle on some, oh hell no, I mean, really, like, no, that's not what I'm saying. Everything got to be free. Do you not know? Listen, people who know I've said multiple times, yo, I definitely recognize. Nah, yo, listen, do y'all not understand the work? Yo, listen, let me help you out. Let me help you out. How much I so get it. How much I so get it. And this is so perfect, right? All right, so let's just take this right here. Let's just take this right here. Do you not know how many different cuts and different angles and different motions I had to do to get this video just right?
He wakes in the darkness. No memory, no name. Only pain and the sound of rain pounding the earth like a war drum.
I'm talking about wording, because that's like compounded. That's not that whole in everything. And I'm talking about just, I don't know, what is this? 1 minute? 1 minute? Everything with these videos, the more I do this, I'm so recognizing. I now see why people get paid so much money. I now get it. I've been said that. I don't know who said or whatever. Let's keep on going. You know, my little microscopic ass, sometimes I just give shit away.
Yeah.
Right? So when you sit up here and you try to talk to me, I'm landing it. When you try to talk to me about you influence way more people, what does that mean?
When the fuck did I?
Now watch. What I'm saying by that is, are you saying that because you have more subscribe? Like, are you saying that you are a better person because of your status on the internet? That's it. That's all that meant. But let's see what I meant with when I asked that question. I can tell you what it means. Are you hearing me say that in the midst of that? I'm one of the main people that big up you. Big up you when you talking this shit to me.
Hold on, Smitty. I can tell you what it means. And this is something that irritates me about everybody, not just you, because this is your moment with him.
Okay, tell him why you mad, son.
But this is something that irritates me about everybody when it comes to this man right here.
Okay, tell him why you mad.
You know what irritates me about y'all? This is when it comes to him. One, y'all try to always hold him to a stat that he don't have to necessarily be at. He don't have to be here.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. From AM, Izzy, Ill, yourself, Sister Venus, me. Okay, so let's go down the line. AM, okay, he ain't got to be there, right? Does Izzy have to be there? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ill, did you have to be there at that moment? Sister Venus, did you have to be there? Did you have to? I know damn well I chose to pull up. Raw, we know you gonna be there, girl, because your man there. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's a lovebirds. That's a lovebird. Shout out to the family. All day in the paint. Keep that black love going there, girl. All right now. Beans, I'm just curious. Did you have to be there? Did you get paid? I don't know. Anybody? Did you get paid? I didn't. And I'm only saying that in the sense of you saying that as if that's something that only applied to him. So again, so what kind of pedestal are you putting them on? You see how deep we go with it? Who don't know AM status? Like, so like you had to tell us who he is. Like we don't all know. Like we don't all know. Everybody know. We all know him. Let's say Anton, you know what I'm saying? O'Shea, a couple names, you know what I'm saying? MTR, a few other names, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, all right, look. We know the names of the big dogs, you know what I'm saying? Pink Book Lessons. Let me add some sisters in there too, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sister Dee, you know what I mean? A few other names. Like, I mean, we know who the big dogs are. Who don't know who AM is? Why you got to reiterate? Bruh, this is, I don't know, maybe my, I don't know, 15th time being up on the panel with him by now. So, I mean, was that necessary? Let's go.
Let's make that honest, right? He don't have to be at my channel.
Now, I want you to pay attention to Will's energy while he's talking. Now I'm about to get ready to flip the script. Let's go.
Don't have to be at Izzy's channel. He don't have to be at nobody's channel. Am I saying that we should give him respect just because he's here? No, but that's still a grown man. And just like you want to be respected.
No, you literally just did, and you put him up on the Summer Jam screen as well while saying it. You said it without saying it. Bro, everybody not gonna catch it in people, but some of us do. And look, let's go. I'm gonna do this kindly with love. Ain't nobody ever gonna be able to say I cussed anybody out. I ain't screaming on nobody. I'm just gonna play footage and shut up. Let's go.
Be respected too. So he asked you a simple thing, bro. What does that have to do with anything? Your thing is he want to make it bigger than that. Okay, we get it. He got 750,000 subscribers. Cool. Who's taking that away from him? Nobody. But in the midst of the argument, when you
wait a minute, who's taking that away from him? Nobody. So why are you saying everything you're saying to me then? If you're clearly saying me along with everybody, so if nobody, that means everybody up on that panel, not one person is taking that away from them, myself included. So what's the whole point of what you're saying right now? What's the whole point? Why are you up there screaming on your brother and everything else? See, that's the thing about it. Like, you know, I'm sitting back the whole time I was looking at him just yelling and screaming and, you know, shout out to Chocolate, but you know, that was a little odd as well. Like, no, yeah, when I said hypocrite, how is he a hypocrite? When I said flip-flop, now I want us to pay attention. I said that on DJ Witch Doctor show. Remember I said that. Let's go.
You want to make it about his subscribers. What do you think he's going to do?
No, I did it. He did. Hey, Ill, no, I did it. You don't want. Who said I touch over 1 million people? Did I or him? See, we not gonna play that game. My whole angle was because it's too many voices. Will is up here drinking and shit and yelling on niggas. Shout out to you, my bro. It's all good. Just sleep the shit off. It's all right. I'm just saying. He's screaming on folks. This is one of them times where it's like, now I get it when folks it's like, nah, I don't want to go to certain panels and try to hash certain things out. I do get it and understand it now. This was real difficult for me and him to just kind of have that talk. But watch how easy it is in the moment. And that came off and started talking about numbers. No, we're not gonna do that because anybody know. First of all, I don't even
I didn't say about numbers. I said about who he is.
No, my nigga, no. You went into that. I never said nothing about none of this.
All right, cool. Go ahead.
Nah, bro.
Can I say
again, y'all still missing everything that I'm saying? And I'm gonna stay right here and defend my position. Go ahead, AM. What you got to say? I'm listening to you, my G. Go ahead.
So here's the thing. What I said specifically was, yo, everybody ain't on the same type of time you on.
No, he did, right? But watch. Let's see if he reiterates why I snapped. This is where the games are played now. This is the part I'm talking about. Let's see if he reiterates how he said nah, because all I said was you want some tree hugging bullshit. Let's see if he says it.
On right now.
Right.
That right there was not an insult. But then you follow that up with you ain't everybody's cup of tea.
No. See, you skipped a part. You then followed up with you on that tree hugging bullshit. And that's when I took it as an insult. Cause I'm like, all right, now you throwing smoke in my face. Don't do that. Don't blow smoke in my face, my G. I don't do that to you.
Angry man.
Because it's the truth and it's not an insult. It is to let you know. No. Stop. Nah, because you think you slick with it, my nigga. You try to swipe up a little weight. Nah, listen, you don't do that with me. Right when I said you think you I'm letting it be known, bro. I caught that. I caught it, bro. I got peep shit. Like, look, see, I'm slowing it down. It was in the midst of the argument. I'm making it clear. Look, I caught that shit. I don't care. Listen, I'm gonna let you know always.
Yo,
you got it.
We ain't even let him say 5 words.
I don't know. No. Izzy, you stay out of it. I'm talking to
nah, but you were talking to me at first.
Now, at this point, I want you to think if you were me. Now, watch how I'm already up against AM. Here comes Izzy. Now, watch Cell. What do you think I'm supposed to do?
Ain't even let him say 5 words.
So you stay out of it till he get done. Go ahead, you're not even letting him. So I'm trying to now single it off. Stay out of it, bro. Just let me focus on one. Don't y'all be trying to jump in. What am I saying wrong? Let's keep going.
Speak though. You gotta let him speak.
I know.
Okay, let him speak.
All right, so hold on. While you screaming on me. While you screaming on me too. So I just literally down the row. 1, boom, 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 boom. 2, 3, bah, bah, bah. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Come on now. Now, who is anybody speaking up for me? No, nobody saying nothing. Nobody in the chat saying anything about nothing. And I'm not saying that they should have. What I'm saying is I am fully aware it's just me. What you think I'm going to do, man? I do this in real life. Stop playing with me. This ain't nothing new. I'm just making it clear I'm going to respond. Respond, not attack. That's the key word. Respond. Oh, so go ahead, AM. I said go ahead, AM, 4 or 5 times.
Then he said, you ain't everybody's cup of tea.
You getting your feelings because wait.
No.
Okay.
Is that fair to not wait? Is that fair to say about each and individual person? You goddamn right it is.
All right, you hear his voice, you hear the energy. Let's go. I'm gonna tell you this much though. What I don't tolerate is somebody blatantly disrespecting me. Who does? Did you not hear me say that? What I don't tolerate is somebody blatantly trying to disrespect me. Do you? It's an honest question. Whoever you are listening, if you were me in this position, you ain't got nobody. You ain't got nobody coming to your defense. You better, nigga. What? Yeah, you better get it in. What you think I'm supposed to do? Just lay down and be bitched out? Stop playing with me. Y'all got me all the way effed up. It ain't got nothing to do with trying to be nothing. Peep game. It's 3 against 1. Well, you know, and then you got the sniper raw in the cut. You know what I'm saying? If worse come to worse, because you know what I'm saying? That's just the dynamic duo right there. So I mean, I recognize what I'm up against. What you expect? Nah, I'm just a man that's like, nah, you're not gonna play with me. I got a daughter out here. Her father would never see online that he was being played with. Stop playing with me. This shit live forever.
Look, we're not gonna dismiss the fact
he can talk to me like a man respectful. And you
okay,
know I'm a whole
guess what? You can do the same. You can do the same. What did he say to you that was so out of pocket?
What did he say to me that was so out of pocket? Now, you know what's so interesting? The comment just might come up. Let's go. I've been trying to say it, Will. Are you doing the same thing? I've been trying to say it, Will. It's how he came off, bruh.
Okay, then fine.
What did I just say? What have I been saying? From Jump Street, DJ Wish Doctor, it was the initial. It's how he came off. There's a track record. You cannot say anything against it. This is all footage.
It's
just like how you got mad at Izzy when he made that whole jealousy comment.
Wait, hold up.
You got mad at Izzy?
No, we're not about to skip past this. No, we're not about to skip past this. It's okay to say, wait.
Listen, look, peep the energy.
It's okay to say, wait. It's okay to say that the way he came at you rubbed you the wrong way. It's okay to say that.
What did you niggas miss?
What you mean?
Have I not? That's why I said it. Like, what did you niggas like? I've been said it. He keeps asking me the same question. What did he say that was so offensive? I've been said it. His initial comment. We get the DJ Wish Doctor show. I said the same thing. His initial comment. We're about to get to it. It's going to be the same thing. His initial comment. There's nothing that's going to switch up. Yeah, you niggas want the Smitty smoking. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, but you know. See, right now I'm still sharp as a razor blade. Keep playing with me. At 42.
Okay, when he said, Angry, what you say? That you're not everybody's cup of tea?
No, you was yelling. I mean, now you gotta ask him. Okay, go ahead. What now?
I said to the nigga, I said everybody ain't on the same type of time.
No, you see it again. You see how it switched again? That's the third time it switched. The third time it switched. Y'all thought I was playing? What you thought I didn't catch every last bit of this? I caught it. It's right here.
You on. Right. And then he said, you ain't everybody's cup of tea.
Why'd you get after? No, God dang it. Let's go back. No, let me let that play through. Bump that.
But I'm gonna say it again. The nigga don't have to be here.
Right.
So who would you be and share your ground?
And neither does anybody else up here. Nobody has to be there. He is not exempt. He's not more special to be up there than anybody else. Last time I checked, everybody came up there for free. So how was he more special? Yeah, make it make sense. Dissect it like a frog in high school. Stop playing with me.
Practice with, right? Because when it comes down, when it comes down to it, hold up. When it comes down to it, the man is offering up. He ain't got to be here. He ain't got to be at his head. He be at Uncle Tom's, but making himself available to hear this shit that nigga say. Excuse me one second. Don't come on this camera.
Yeah, so, obviously
with that being said, good goddamn, at least let the man finish his fucking statement. Shit.
How's anything going to get finished when you keep interrupting two grown-ass men talking? Yes, it's your platform, but all of that you doing, that was taking a lot of time up from us talking. Where's the lie? You talking more than us. I'm trying to get to it. Let's see if I can.
No.
Okay.
Is that fair to not wait? Is that fair to say about each and individual person? You goddamn right it is.
I'm gonna tell you this much though. What I don't tolerate is like blatantly disrespecting.
Hold up. We're not gonna dismiss the fact
he can talk to me like a man respectful. And you know I'm a whole
guess what? You can do the same. You can do the same. What did he say to you that was so out of pocket?
I've been trying to say it, Will. Are you doing the same thing? I've been trying to say it, Will. It's how he came off, bruh.
Okay, then fine. It's
just like how you got mad at Izzy when he made that whole jealousy comment.
Wait, hold up.
When you got mad at Izzy?
No, we're not about to skip past this. No, we're not about to skip past this. It's okay to say, wait. It's okay to say, wait. It's okay to say that the way he came at you rubbed you the wrong way. It's okay to say that.
What did you niggas miss? Did I not say that? Right. Wait, what is you like, bro? Come on, dog. Yeah, L. Like I said, I think you need to look at the tape again when you wake up tomorrow, dog. And I'm saying it out of love, dog. If you want to beef with me, all that, block his ass. I ain't gonna lie, I was cracking up laughing. Yeah. I never met you in real life. We never really hung out. We never shared a beer. We never shared an intimate time together. You saying block him, what's the difference between that and our connection right before that happened? Now I want you to sit on that. And I want you to then think about how much I care about you saying that. You know, when people just say things. There are real people still out here in the world, folks. Everybody's not who you think they are.
What you mean? You did okay when he said, Angry, what did you say? That you're not everybody's cup of tea. That's what you did?
I said everybody ain't on the same type of time you on.
Right.
And then he said you ain't everybody's cup of tea.
Why you get in your feelings? Because I repeated to you what you said to me.
That is not
Did he repeat what he said the first time? No, he didn't. Now what we're gonna do is this. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's go ahead and get to the next video. Now let's really pay attention to something, right? This is what's most important, all right? Let's see if people stick around. Let's see if people stick around for this one. This is what's most important, all right? Now, let's pay attention to energy. I ain't even gonna play the whole thing, but let's just go ahead and get to it. So later on, and I made it very clear. Now, mind you, right? I want to make this very clear. It's on, again, it's Cookie Trail track record. I contacted him prior to this show, and I told him I wanted to speak to him. I told him I wanted this conversation. Okay, that's why it was right there. Let's go.
Hold on, wait. Let me.
Wait, Sel. I gave you. Hold on. Here we go. Let's go back. Hold on.
But a small time content creator catch a some type of glimpse, or as they say in the Bible, you know, we trying to just drag.
No, this is after his show. This is after I got booted for 200. You know what I'm saying? I got 394 in my Cash App alone right now. Listen, let's peep the energy shift. This is after his show. Now let's see if the same energy happened. Now let's see how he responds to everything that I wanted to address him about on his show and why I got kicked off. Let's listen to it.
Drag on to the to the coattails. You see what I'm saying? Or grab onto the garment, to the hem of the garment. And it's just like, all right, instead of us treating him like
every time I do that, I'm taking down notes. I'm writing down every goddamn thing. You niggas think it's sweet with me. I take down notes. I write down what y'all say.
He's this, like he's the angry man. Let's just address him like he's a dude, because that's literally how I see him. And with that particular moment between you and him, yeah, he said something, and you could have took out.
Is that the same energy he just had? Is that the same energy? He was screaming, talking about he ain't gotta be here. Yeah, we early in this, man. Is this the same energy? It's just me and him. I told him, I said it. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. All right. So I want us to pay attention when he was on his show and it was people, everything going on. Peep the energy. Energy on DJ Witch Doctor, how the energy was. Pay attention specifically to his whole demeanor, his whole energy. That's all I'm saying. Am I saying anything wrong? Am I really wrong for just simply pointing out what is obvious? Because I promise you, it's not going to work with Smitty. Let's listen to him.
Out of context or took offense to. You said something that he could have took out of context to offense to. My thing is, it could be a disagreement between man.
Y'all know I'm doing that because they messing with the live. That's all. As long as you can still, hey, somebody, anybody, I don't care who you are, I don't care how cloudy you want to be. Somebody push one if you can still hear this.
Also, at the same time, it don't have to be a
I don't care who you are, anybody, push one, push one, push one. Can you still hear it?
a dick swinging contest. Excuse my language. So to try to put that into a bind to where that didn't have to happen, that's why, you know, I spoke up. And I'm not saying that I have to speak up for him. I have to speak up for the integrity of the.
Thank you, beloved. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get to it. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Appreciate it. Let's go. Now, again, let's pay attention when people try to play Smitty like he crazy, like he be tripping. Let's go.
Moment. The integrity of the moment is that both of y'all are grown ass men. Y'all gonna feel the way y'all feel, but y'all don't have to like. Y'all don't have to act animalistic, even if that is a part of our nature. But not only that, but because so many people who was watching at the time, they have done that. See what I'm saying? What up, intellectual? But yeah, they have done that. They have taken they've taken that little minute to try to either make him an equal or make him a lesser than. And it's not just, it doesn't have to be about him. It could be about anybody that has reached that type of status. They're trying to make them an equal or lesser than. It's just like, okay, well, have you seen him as a human first? I've seen you interact.
Now, listen to what he's saying. Have you seen him as a human first? Again, notice how my response of what I said on DJ Wish Doctor show, before I was in front of all these people or anything, listen to my response of why I said what I said.
With him as a human being. But in that moment, because both of y'all was already at some type of a tangible spot.
And I'm just taking down note after note.
It was just like, man, y'all don't even need to take it like this. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, it was what it was.
Okay. And be very careful when you see that smile. That's the last thing I'm going to give y'all. When I do that smile, I promise you I'm in my bag. All right, cool, man. You good to go, my brother? Can I go ahead? Okay, cool. So what I want to do is I want to ask you just a couple of questions, all right, just to see if, you know, because I want to make sure I get a good gauge of how much you know about Smitty. Okay. All right. All right. So one, let me ask you a question. Would you say right now to this very day, from what you see about me, that I'm a supportive person? Have you ever just, I don't know, somehow or another heard me say, go support this person and we got, so on and so forth?
Yeah, you have a supporter. You have a supporter.
All right. Hold on. Did you hear what he said? Yeah, you hella supportive. I want y'all to remember the whole thing about what AM is. I'm trying to pull him down, and I'm some kind of guy that wants to be against people. Remember, pay attention to this key pivotal part. Do you think he's exclusive to that? Huh?
No. Okay. Well, wait, hold on, wait. Let me.
Wait, Sel. I gave you, Sel. Let me cook. I'm a chef. Let me do this real quick.
All right.
Watch me. So, did you know this? Back when I first came to these spaces, let me tell y'all a little secret, right? Y'all don't know this. And I never said nothing about it. I'm only mentioning this because of what's being said about the whole trying to humble him and little dog him. And the only reason, not because I'm in my feelings about it, I just said I would have never, even to this moment, I'd have never mentioned it. I'm only saying it as proof. That's how far back my track record of support goes. That was the only reason of saying it. It wasn't because, oh, you still heard about that. You niggas got me effed up. How you think I'm going around here telling everybody else to spread some joy? And, you know, it just don't make sense. Pay attention to what I'm saying and what you saying, people attacking them. Did you know that when I first came to these spaces, you know, the main channel I went to, I always said it was Didi. I know people heard me say that. Do you know who I was member holders of for 3 months each? Watch this. At the beginning, CT and Angry Man. You know why I stopped my... Is that not exactly what I said on DJ show? Nothing changes
You will never find a flaw in what I say. If I said it 2 years, 5 years ago, I promise you, it'll be the exact same thing 10 years later. Because it's not a lie. Membership. Because I kept wondering why I never just got a simple shout out. You know how many times I sent a Cash App? Dog, I got it logged. I've sent them Cash Apps. And I would look at. So my point in saying that is this. If you're a fellow content creator and everything else, let's just be for real. This is with anybody at this point. I had to smarten up, and I'm just saying to myself, why am I keep pouring into somebody that won't even acknowledge you? Like, come on, that don't have nothing to do with feelings, bro. That's being smart. That's just smart. If they just refuse to acknowledge you, why am I keep giving you money? What did I just say wrong? What? I have given money. Now people want to try to, oh, well, how much, when, how many times? No. The fact is this. How many times have you donated to me? And am I wrong for saying that? My point is this. I pour into my people. I don't expect anything in return. But if we really want to go there, I will make it very clear. I give and I don't receive. I don't get support. But I don't bitch about it. All y'all see me saying is stay purpose driven. Does that sound like somebody who's salty? You know who the person I am. I take whatever it is that I may feel pain about, and I want to transform that into something that can give you some peace. I don't take my pain and lash out. You think I never been through heartbreak? You think I never been through physical pain, homelessness, being broke, or anything? Do I come up here screaming on people? Do I come up here yelling on the women? Do I come up here saying all niggas ain't shit, all women's ain't this? Somebody find that. Where's the track record of Smitty doing that? My track record speaks for itself. It's evident proof. So anybody can yell and scream and go live real quick and yap. But bruh, like, listen, that was the worst thing to do. I mean, considering the fact of it's proof directly behind you, which is now in front of you. Let's go. Him look at his phone and just keep going with the show. See, listen, I need you to get something right now. You talking about trying to little him, bruh. I bigged up him from the jump. That's all I'm saying. That's all I've been saying. I've been there. But when I recognize, listen, why y'all think I'm solo dolo? Once I recognize most of y'all don't really rock, I'm saying it out loud. I don't care. It ain't nothing. Listen, it ain't no hard feelings. I'm just letting people know I recognize my position. I'm more the outcast in these spaces, right? Because I'm somebody, I just refuse to just go with one side of a narrative or another. People can't seem to figure me out. That's exactly what I want. Because I really don't want you niggas around me. You smell me now. But I love us. And I'll come around just enough to make my presence known and to do my part. And then I roll out. Do y'all not recognize that that's the consistency in how I move? You see me pop up here and there. And then I go. Sometimes I stay up a little bit longer. A lot of times, if I do stay up longer, it's because I was invited or somebody asked. Or like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Come on through, pull up, whatever it might be. I do get those kind of invites as well. But most of the time, y'all already know, man. I be on my chill. I ain't trying to bother nobody. But I'm going to make it very clear. You're not going to play with me. Would you not do the same thing? Am I doing something that you wouldn't do? That's just a question. Let's keep listening. If he really was to go back on his log, I'm talking about a year and a half ago, before I started my own streams and everything, before I even knew who you was, Raw, like maybe like the beginning phases of right around Fight Club. My G, I was a member on his show. I was a member. And not the first tier, second tier, because I believe like, nah, just take at least one up. You know, I was a second tier member for like 3 months. Never once did he ever say, "Hey, Smitty, shout out. Thank you for renewing your membership. Thank you for becoming a member." Boom. Now we're going fast forward. Let's go right here.
At that point, it's just like, all right, what is the purpose of this? What's the purpose of continuing this thing to where we want to have an understanding as men, but at the same time, we want to keep cutting each other off. We can't get a full understanding of the whole entire thing. We're gonna keep cutting each other off. Now, from the thing of
did you hear that? We can't get a full perspective if we keep cutting each other off. Did I not say multiple times to him in this very night that just passed? Oh, damn, and, you know, hey, you're doing the same thing to me that you're talking about. I'm just pointing out the track record.
With me and you, when we was going back and forth, my thing was just hear what I'm saying, like understand what I'm saying as far as we need to get the full thought before we cut each other off. And then when you kept going, I'm like, all right, cool. If you want to keep going, I'm gonna just give it to you the way it needs to be given. And it's nothing personal behind it, but I just need not only just you, but also the people on the panel, because everybody that was on that panel is legendary for cutting people off. Hell, I'm legendary for cutting people off. People in the space is legendary for cutting people off. Yet when a person like Angry Man comes here, we think that this is the perfect opportune moment to give him his just desserts.
Now I want us to pay attention. What did he say? Everybody is what? Legendary for what? So again, when I say y'all need to stop playing with Smitty like I'm the only one that be cutting people off and interrupting at times, or I'm just a little more hyped than normal. Everybody get like that sometimes. Don't play with me, man. Stop trying to seclude me in that like you niggas don't do it all the time too. You just said it yourself, Sel. Let's go.
And not us be where we supposed to be so we can actually have an understandable conversation. Now, that's number 2. Number 3, the support part. I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't been dishing out support to you, so I could take that on the head, right? But it also is not like the thing of I won't shout you out or say what's up when you come into the chat. I won't say, it's not like I won't say, hey, yo, make sure y'all go check out Smitty or some shit like that. Hey, I'm always directing people. But you know how this space goes.
You have.
Yeah, you have. Go with it. So not as far as
now, I want everybody to pay attention. You know why I set up the scenery? I did everything because I really do want to have the discussion. That's why. Even me, like giving props where props is due strategically. I don't want them to think that this is about being defensive. Everything I just did is to set the scene, to set the mode of, hey, bro, let's just talk. Like if we was just to go walk to the creek or something and just sit and just skip rocks or whatever and smoke a J, drink a couple beers and maybe, you know what I'm saying, cast a rod and just have some, you know what I'm saying, like, man bonding time, however you want to put it. I don't know what they say now. That's all. Because I just want to hear what was going on, bro. I did the exact same thing with Izzy the night before. If you peep it, I did the same thing. I set the scene, all of that. Why? Because I want to make it clear. I don't want to run you off. I'm trying to hear what you got to say. I could easily scream on you if I want to. Hell, man, stop playing with me. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to go back out there and go catch some rock. Yeah, I'm gonna go catch some rockfish. But nah, real talk though, and some bass. But I'm just making it clear. Everything I do, it is strategic. You may not get it. You may not understand it. Y'all may be like, what is he doing? Nah, I'm in my head. I know exactly what I'm doing. But y'all gonna learn. If you pay attention to Smitty more, you'll peep and you'll start to like, you'll recognize like, nah, okay, nah, I get Smitty. You know, but let's keep going.
Financially supporting. Have I been lacking on it? I'll admit to you. Yep, I've been lacking on it, but I got you. It's not a problem.
Wait a minute. What did he say? Let's listen to that. Because you know what I said, right? On DJ Wish Doctor show. You remember when I said, have I not given money away? Let's listen to this part, what he says. I said, have I not given money away?
Also, it's not like the thing of I won't shout you out or say what's up when you come into the chat. I won't say, it's not like I won't say, hey, yo, make sure y'all go check out Smitty or some shit like that. Hey, I'm always directing people. But you know how this space goes.
You have. But listen to his words. His
Words.
Yeah,
You
people
have.
go with it. Not as far as financially supporting. Have I been lacking on it? I'll admit to you, yep, I've been lacking on it. But I got you. It's not a problem.
So my point is, it's not about the financial with me. I don't know if anybody gets it. I don't ask for nobody's money, man. You know what? I'd much rather y'all just talk to me sometimes. Like if you was to consider anything I would look at as payment, I set up this platform and I'm gonna keep saying it. I set it up because I want this to be a place where people who just want to have a voice can just come talk. I'm talking about men, like my sisters, whatever, like everybody. Like I don't care. Like if you like the topic and if you want to come to a panel and you don't want to worry about being kicked off or people trying to clown you in the chat, I'm dead ass serious. I am real deal trying to set up that one area in this space that I notice is not being tended to. It's gonna catch over time. But let's just make it clear. Smitty doing that. I want to make sure I'm doing that. And it's not about a safe space. No. It's about just be you. That's it. You see? It's really not that difficult. It's just about human interaction and us learning from one another. You will continuously hear consistency in everything that I speak for and stand for. Respect to that. I appreciate you. So my whole thing is, so just to let you know the reason why I was so irritated when everything got kicked off, right? All right. So if we go back to it, what he started off and what he said word for word, and you and Raw are real good. You know, I'm just saying because y'all a dynamic duo. Let's see if I say anything different. You and Sis, y'all are so good at looking up research. So you all's own show, I know you can find it. Go back to when he first responded to me. What did he say? And he switched it. Now I want you to pay attention to the switch up. See, this is when I say third eye open. I pay attention. Y'all think I just be. Now you remember on his show when he was screaming on, he's like third eye bullshit. All right, I mean, you know, you got that one. Okay, cool. You had your little moment while you're nice and hot. You know what I'm saying? Sweat it off, sleep it off, wash it off, get it off. Let's go. Smoking weed and tripping? Nah, my nigga. Sharp with that. He started off and he insulted me. Y'all know I've been real chill. He said, hey, Smitty, everybody ain't with that tree hugging shit. Is there any flaw from it? Is there any flaw? Has anything been switched in my complaint and why I went off in any form or fashion? I want somebody to type, where's the flaw? Where am I switching my story? Why is it so consistent? Why is my story so consistent no matter where I go? Bro, there's so many different ways, but not even that. You heard it for yourself. And then from there, I kept the consistency. You know, like how women love a consistent man. Could have sworn that's what it was. He could have said that. So when everybody trying to attack me and sit up here talking about some, hey, Smitty, nah, man. Oh, no. All he didn't say nothing was, now all I said was you ain't everybody cup of tea. Now peak game, go back on your own footage. He started off saying, everybody not with that tree hugging shit. That's how many times I got to keep pressing the consistency. That's why I got Tree up here now, nigga. Not you, audience wise. Not you, ill. You know what I'm saying? But like, so listen, bro. As one truly from the streets, my nigga, listen, again, I'm a poet. I write lyrics, bro. I'm the master, like, bro. I come from the days of sneak dissing a nigga in lyrics, bro. I know all about subliminally disrespecting a nigga without saying it directly. You niggas think that shit go over my head, my G. I caught that shit. And I was responding to it. Because you know what I know, ill? I've been real chill.
I've been real laid back, and you know that, bro. You know I've been real on my look at my background, bro. I've been on my like Zen, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna stay there. Where's the non-consistency? People think I just been soft. Nah, I'm trying to redirect my spirit. I need something more calm. You niggas are disturbing. And I hold my position. Why? Because it's good for my soul. It's a cleansing. People don't even know the road that I'm on. I don't have to explain it to nobody, but I'm going to tell you a little portion of it. I'm on my own trajectory, bro. And I know for a fact, the reason why Smitty is basically blackballed in these spaces is because I do not choose to do gang. Niggas want me to squad up. I'm not squadding up with none of you niggas. I choose me, and I'll pop up where I choose to pop up when I want to pop up there, and I'll say what I want to say, but I want to say it, and I'm going to leave. Have I not said that? Is this not what you always hear? This is just me and him, man. You know, mano one-on-one. Want no large crowd in here. Want no 500 people, 200 people in here. You know what's so funny? On his very show just the night before, you know what Truth said to me? Go back on the live when me, Truth, Cell, I'm sorry, me, Truth, Cell. You know what Truth said about me? He said, Smitty is going to speak his mind no matter if it's 1,000 people or 0 people in the room, something like that. I don't care who's here. I'm just going to put it up on the shelf and I'm going to leave it there. You know, the painter doesn't have to stand there for the rest of the time that the picture's hung up. No, just paint it, hang it up, and leave, and let people walk by and see it as they go along. And that's what I'm doing. Let's go. But I'm going to be respectful when doing it. Don't nobody ever try to tell me what to say, who to say it to, and when to do it. So when he started talking to me and he tried to flip it and make it seem like I'm trying to little dog him, my nigga, from Facebook to Instagram to YouTube, I've actually big upped you, and I've actually advertised his content. I have a clip right now that has one of the most views on Facebook right now. You know what it is? AM's clip when the chick was talking about so y'all girls want to talk about wearing bobs and weaves and all of that stuff. I posted that from him, and I even tagged him. As in, to make it very clear, I didn't just try to take his content. I made it very clear who it came from. And I made sure I tried my best to direct people his way. That's my point of saying that. But it's just we not on Facebook, whatever. I tagged him. I'm just shouting them out. So this is what I'm saying. So when you too, Sal. You hear it? Yeah, nah, right here. See, my energy don't change. It don't change. It's the same every time, everywhere, no matter who's around. Tagged him, but it's just we not on Facebook, whatever. I tagged him. I'm just shouting them out. So this is what I'm saying. So when you too, Sal. When all you niggas out here going on me like that, dog, that's why I sit back and I'm like, yeah, y'all keep going at the lamps if you want to. All I'm saying, dog, to land it is, I don't know what the hell Smitty done for real. But like, don't nobody had no truly messy story about me, dog. Don't nobody had no story about me going at nobody. I go around these spaces and I don't do nothing but just tell niggas, hey, salute to you. Just keep going. I may like troll. Do I not? Is that not true? Have you not seen me type somewhere, just keep going? Have you not seen me type somewhere, just keep going? Where's the lie? A little bit and just crack a joke. You know what I'm saying? You know my MO. But I'm just making it clear. Hey, Sal, I'm saying it direct, dog. Like, I wish niggas would understand. I don't do this shit for nothing, my nigga. These two see the physical. This right here, this see through everything you niggas try to think you fooling me with. You got the floor. And it ain't nothing personal to you. I'm speaking to the.
No, it's all good. We're just speaking, right? It's just like what I said to you during that live, right? It's easier ways to have a disagreeable communication, even in the heat of the moment, right? Because even like then, like I said to you during the live, if what he said rubbed.
Oh, you mean like how you was going on me on DJ show? It's more agreeable ways, okay?
You the wrong way, you could have just simply said,
Don't worry about it. Catch the replay if you catch the replay. Let's go. It'll be up. It'll be up.
It's on. Hey, bro, I don't like how you said that shit right there. That tree hugging shit, I ain't with that shit, right?
I couldn't because you and Izzy kept stopping me.
Did I not say that multiple times? Did I not say the same thing on DJ Wiz? I kept saying the same thing, bro. I was trying to get to that point, and I even made it clear. Look, I understand I am long-winded, and I even joked and try to make light heart of it by saying, "Sel, remember, you know, you and Iz was up there. Ross was like, both of you niggas long-winded." Da, 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 da. You know, I was trying my best to keep it at a light heart. Let's keep going.
I was trying to stop
you. Kept stopping me from doing that.
Yeah, I was trying to. Hold on.
Hold on. He said yes. I said it. You kept stopping me, bro. So listen, when he's on DJ Witch Doctor show saying you should have said this, you should have said that, I'm making it clear. I've been kept saying it, bro. You kept stopping me, bro. Everybody was jumping in. I just showed the proof. I had 3 people screaming. I couldn't do it. It wasn't a one-on-one. Everybody kept hopping in, especially Sel.
I deal with the first part. The first factor is I'm trying to stop Izzy from doing that shit. You see what I'm saying? Because Izzy already owns.
No, you weren't. You were screaming on me. You weren't stopping Iz from doing nothing. Don't do that. See, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I'm always going to call it out. And I shouldn't be looked at as wrong for doing it. Don't be mad at me for doing it. Your ass just don't do it, so I don't have nothing to call out.
Some type of.
No, you did not stop Iz.
My bad, my background. Izzy already on some type of time because of the heat that he getting from me, right? So I'm gonna deal with that. Just like I did the same thing with the fighter shit over on Witch Doctor shit. Let me deal with my heat first. Let me get that out.
Okay, so why wasn't I able to do that? I'm playing this for a reason, y'all. Everything he's saying is everything that I was saying. Let me talk. Did I not say that? Hey, Iz, stay out of it. Let me talk to let me go ahead and talk to AM. Stay out of it. Please, just stay out of it. Let me go ahead and talk to that man. Hold on. Hey, let me okay, but I'm not going to try to yell and scream, you know, like it's his platform. Like I understand. See, because I got my own platform. And see, as fellow content creators, we, you know, some of us do recognize that, like, bro, I don't want nobody trying to sun me or, you know, little me on my you know what I'm saying? So, of course, like, bro, it ain't going to be with so much of AAA. Before I just shut up, it don't mean I'm bitching down. It means I'm respecting your home. I'm respecting your home, bro. That's why I'm quieting down. Because this man was raised with table manners.
Get out the way. So that's what happened with the easy shit. My thing was, let me get this out first. Because if your thing is, it's going to be, hey, AM, I've been supporting you for forever, my dog. Why you got to say some shit like that to me, my nigga? You see what I'm saying? Nah, let me get that.
I actually said that if you go back, just real quick, I did.
Yeah.
Didn't y'all hear me say that? I said in the midst of that, I was saying, did you not hear me say that? In the midst of that little argument, I was saying, I support you, bro. So, I mean, everything is a track record. But it was in the midst of like I did. I was like, bro, I'll big up you all the time. Why you talk? I literally did.
Huh.
I did. It's on footage.
Now watch this. Watch this. In that heat of that moment where Beans was just trying to get at him and people in the chat trying to get at him, you see I ain't silenced nobody at the chat for trying to get at him, right? My thing is this. When Angry Man come to my channel, I let him be himself, not the Angry Man. I let him be Juan, right? But people come at him because he's the Angry Man. And yet I'm held to a standard because I'm supposed to treat him in the chat like it's just a YouTube thing. Even when you come over to my spot, this ain't no.
So basically, your energy was primarily from what you yourself just said. You're held to a standard. I get you, bro. I get it. You said it. You said it in a subtle way. I'm just saying I recognize it. Guess what, bro? I ain't even mad at that. All right. I can respect that. All right. So let's move past that. That's it. I mean, that's simple. We ain't got to disrespect each other over that.
No YouTube shit. We just chilling. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hold everybody.
I'm talking to you, Sel.
Yeah, you
That's-
good. You
I
good.
do, bro. You know that, bro. I'll crack. Look, I tell people all the time, if I don't crack jokes with you, I'm not comfortable with you.
Right. So even in that moment where I already started to show off with some heat, and then now the first person to pop up on my panel is this dude, Angry Man. All right, cool. What's up, my nigga? It was actually 4 people chilling in the back. I purposely told them, like, hey, yo, y'all gonna hang back here for a minute. I'm gonna have a one-on-one with him because I need to show everybody that, yes, that's my OG, the Angry Man, but at the same time, that's my dude. He ain't just no YouTube guy to me. You see what I'm saying?
He's my dude too. Again, I don't think people really understand. I'm saying this not out of like I'm not upset with the guy. What I'm making clear is even from the time that I recognize he don't even acknowledge me, I still, from many times over, I've cracked jokes with him. We've had laughs, we've had talks and debates and everything else. I don't hold no grudge against the dude. If I don't F with you, I'm not around you. That's simple for me. Let's go.
So in that moment, when y'all going back and forth, I got you on one hand, I got him on another hand. I'm cool with both y'all.
And you know what's so funny? Izzy literally gave me the exact same explanation the night before. Man, I got this going on. I got super chats. I got this app. Literally the exact same. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that was wild. That was wild.
Niggas, and now both y'all niggas is hot. And I'm just like, listen, like, even like people would hit me up on the inbox. I ain't gonna show my shit on your channel, but people was hitting up me on the inbox like, hey, yo, why you talk to Angry Man like?
That's why I was laughing and shaking my head, because that's what was going through my head while he's saying that. Just so y'all know, that's what I just said was literally my thought when that was going on. I'm smiling like, bro, I just heard this last night.
Yeah, because Angry Man I don't know if Angry Man understands this, but this is just my understanding. I'm gonna treat him like a grown man, not like a YouTube character. Like I treat everybody like that. You see?
And that's what I was saying. What did I say? He can talk to me respectfully as what? A grown man. That's been my whole position. You know, I don't even ask people to call me king. Just respect me as a man. You can save the king stuff. Just respect me as a good father and a man. I'm good with that.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe because you know who Sugar Bum is? She be in the chat and shit, right?
Man,
Sugar
that's my native, of course, man. That's sis.
Yeah. Sugar Bum said something to me about a year and a half ago, and she was like, I think the problem that you have,
Chalk said, yeah, I saw both shows. How are you a hypocrite? Well, Chalk, maybe if you see the whole thing of this, now maybe you get why I said you be flip-flopping, but watch what I said. You be going back and forth. When I said that on DJ Wish Doctor show, I'm gonna end this show off when I get to that point here. I'm gonna let it play till I get to that point. We're just gonna cut it, because that's all I really want to make sure that I make clear. Everything I say has a track record. It's a track record. Let's go.
Chocolate. I think the problem that you have, Will, is that you're too genuine for this space. I can't be a YouTube character, which also means that I cannot interact with people on a YouTube characterized level. I have to be myself. Even in the midst, I could be wrong. I could sit back and be like, you know what? In that moment, I probably was wrong as fuck, because I'm shutting him down and I'm shutting you down. It's just that you voiced your opinion more, which I have no problem with. But I'm also going to let the show know, because Beans, for the whole 8.5 hours I was long, Beans' whole thing is that I'm giving him reverence just because he's the Angry Man. I don't give a fuck if he's the Angry Man. That's a grown man. He be read just like I do, just like you do, just like everybody do. So, in me and my house, I'm gonna handle you like I want to be handled. If I'm wrong, let me know I'm wrong. I correct. But also, if you're wrong, I'm gonna handle you like you're wrong. Like I told him, even in that moment, hey, if what he said to you was fucked up, let that nigga know what he said was fucked up, and then y'all can handle that shit. As
I was trying to, and then I got kicked off for $200. I was trying to.
It's men, but it don't have to be like this. Like how men, like how Is and Fighter was, how they was going back and forth.
I respect. Now again, I'm pointing this out too. I'm gonna push play because I'm gonna just like to play till we get to that point. And I'm gonna cut it. But again, like I said, notice the energy. Notice how it's chill. We ain't going like he ain't screaming on me. Neither one of us are being tough guy. Neither one of us. That's why I said peep it. Like, yo, I don't just be saying stuff to say stuff. That's why I'm like, so you gonna act like that? Yeah, like he like, oh, so you had me on your show. You're like, nah. Everything I said on that show, I might have had a little more energy with it because what you think you're gonna be yelling and basing on me, my nigga, and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, so I'm sorry, Sal. Like, bro, what do you think this is? I'm a whole dad, my G. Like, what is you talking about? I'm somebody's man. I can't have my woman looking at this shit. Like, hold on, how you let this nigga scream on you like that? Bruh. That I respect that. Now, of course, just like with anybody, like because I really like I don't care where it goes to, and I'm not talking about on some like you already know. I'm saying on a respectful level, my G. I'm gonna tell you in my full extent of my heart as oh shit, is Smitty about to say something that he always says? Let's see. My brother pulling your coat, just like I did is, just like I've done other people, even Simon. I don't care who it is. So everybody, dog, I swear on life, I don't stop with this. On your end, bro, I real deal peep. Like, I'm just gonna say it. You was favoring. You was favoring based on status. And that's when I got into the when you said why you bringing up his numbers? Because he's the one that said I touch over 1 million people. I didn't mention it. So at that point, bruh, I need you niggas to understand something. And I'm only saying, like, I'm just talking on some like you said on the phone. Remember that day we was on the phone? You said, I'm gonna talk to you like my big brother. Yeah. Same, yeah, that's all. That's all. And it's all heart. It's all heart. When I heard you say that, my nigga, I was like, all right, so hold on, man. What type of time are you on right now? So you so basically while he's trying to say I'm trying little like humble him, I'm like, humble you. I don't do nothing but big up you. But see, I understand y'all don't see. And look, I'm hip, bro. I don't say shit about it. A lot of folks don't really check or peep for Smitty's stuff. And that's my main point. When everybody try and say I'm no, bro. I'm saying it as far as like y'all just not aware. You're not hip. You never knew about it. It don't have nothing to do with what I feel like today. You just probably don't know that exists.
He wakes up.
If y'all really go through my catalog, I think y'all be surprised how many of y'all, my track record speaks for itself. I don't do nothing but big up everybody.
All the time.
What did he just say? When I said I big up people, what did he just say? What did he just say? He said all the time. So why would you say I'm trying to down AM? Again, make sense of it. Make sense of that. Make sense of that. He just said and agreed, I big up people all the time. I asked earlier, do you think AM is exempt? As in, do you think I big up all other people but not him? He said, nah. It's a track record, people. When I said this was an easy dissection, and it's not about a battle, but I'm saying like what's being said, oh my gosh, it's so easily debunkable. Let's go. This is light work. My track record speaks for itself. So in that moment, I was wondering, hey, Sel, how come you ain't speak on my behalf? That's my question to you, my nigga.
Got you.
So what I'm speaking about is when it came to the whole, when me and AM was going back and forth, I'm talking about like us in the sense of him jumping in, Izzy jumping in. Now, what I'm realizing, maybe the way I could have worded that different. Really what I'm thinking is primarily like why you up here basically like siding basically. I'm thinking it's one of them things like it should be neutral, like You cool, we cool, all right, all of us cool. So I'm just kind of out of it, but I'm just gonna make sure it don't get too nasty. How you gonna be the ref and jump in the fight? Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never seen it. I ain't never seen two boxers going at it. One boxer might, let's just say he is getting hammered down or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's just getting, you know, getting his ass whooped, right? And then all of a sudden, the ref just like go to the side, throw on one glove, and just start swinging on the nigga with the other boxer. How does that look? That's how it looked to me. Why you didn't speak up and say something?
In that moment, while me and you was trying to go back and forth, Beans was also chipping in. Yeah.
No, I didn't hear nothing about Beans. Did anybody hear Beans talk? Yeah, we're gonna sit here for a second. Did anybody look? I'm talking about when I was up there. Whatever. Let's go. Tell you like I told
Beans,
no,
Beans
do
was on
that,
his
bro.
channel. No, Beans was on his channel. Hold up. Time out.
I know.
Beans was on his channel.
That's
right?
how I found it. I saw Beans live first, and then I realized he was streaming.
So wait a minute, hold on, because Beans is on this tip that Angry Man needs to be.
Now, right here, I just want y'all to know, I'm fully aware. He knows I'm like smack on with questions. You know, it's typical. I've done it myself. I mean, it's a normal defense tactic. Try to see if we can kind of switch it up a little bit, but I'm not going to let him do that. I'm going to let him talk for a moment. I'm going to redirect it right back to what we're talking about because you're not going to slide on it.
Angry Man feel like, well, I'm sorry, not Angry Man. People feel like they have to revere or
notice how it's going off. He's trying to take it off somewhere else. Peep how I bring it right back.
Fear Angry Man when he comes to his channel. I don't fear that man. Hold on.
Take your time.
No, that's raw. She on the phone. But no, Angry Man, when he come to my channel, I treat him like a dude. Excuse me, like a dude. But at the same time, Beans is on this tip that I'm showing favoritism to Angry Man. I ain't gotta show no favoritism. I'm going to show respect, just like I showed you respect. But at the same time, I need just like y'all, just like I show y'all respect. I need y'all to show me respect. I literally just said, stop with the cutting off shit. And as soon as he say something that you didn't like, as soon as you start replying, all right, cool. You didn't like it, bet, no problem. Let him finish saying the shit that he don't like, and then you can get him. I'm not gonna stop you. I've never stopped, just like today when Beans and Angry Man was getting into it. And I can't remember who else that was when he was getting into an Angry Man. My thing is I'm gonna let the shit rock because y'all gonna show who y'all are. In that moment, why I didn't speak up for you, I was speaking to you. I don't need to speak up for you when I'm speaking to you.
And
right?
I want to
because when it comes down to anger,
I could have worded that different. You know, see, listen, this is why I do like to also look at my replays too. I should have worded that different. I never asked another man to like Robbie, why you ain't safety? I ain't gonna lie. I need to play that again. That was funny. Shout out to JP. Oh no, I'm sorry. He's cussing me out right now. He's cussing me out. Y'all hold on 1 second.
Because I hate you coward ass niggas. You a punk ass nigga.
But anyway, real talk though. So I'm just saying, I could have worded that different. If anybody does recognize what I'm saying, like, you know how, like, you know, sometimes like you got so many thoughts going on, you know, whatever it might be. Being on a panel, stuff like that, you do this all the time. It's many times where I think like, God dang, nah, man. Shoot, I misquoted that. So I will go ahead and okay. All right, bet. I got that.
Angry Man know me well. I've been dealing with that man for over 2 years. Angry Man know me well enough alone. If I'm saying something to you, I'm not saying something to you for you. I'm saying something to you for y'all. Because I'm sick of how y'all treat each other. I don't give a damn how y'all treat Angry Man. But when y'all at my spot, stop treating this man like he just a damn content creator. And that's not only just him. Stop treating each other like we just content creators. We just hanging. Now, a lot of people don't come back to my channel. Fatty don't come back to my channel. Handbag never been to my channel, right? I've been to everybody's channel. And when I go there, you know the treatment that I get? What's the treatment that I get, Smitty?
probably worse than me, bro. I mean, I'm already here, bro. I know how I go when you're the outlier.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm held to this. Yeah, but
Random.
yeah, I'm held to this task that I'm supposed to be grateful because people coming to my channel. Nigga, do you know I played a game on my channel? I had 170 people in the chat today. Most of these people today, you damn right.
Women that just seem to pop up on the plane. Thank you, sir. All right. No. Bump that. How did you wind up on Izzy's show that day? And what was the reason why you pulled up? For what reason?
So
what was going on in the chat? Let everybody know that.
People was going at Izzy because what's the boy's name again? Imperious. And people was going at Izzy because Imperious was up there.
Slash bumpkin, fat ass.
I don't think that's Bumpkin. I think that's two different people, to be honest with you.
You know what? I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah, I think that's two different people because he be over.
I was wondering the same thing. But
yeah, to be honest with you, I thought Imperious and Patriarchy was the same person. Being right about the black community.
Are you talking about the Auntie episode, the one before?
When I jumped in, I remember Auntie being on the panel. He was like, I don't understand why you talking about us in the black community, you white. But at the same time, and this is what I said about Izzy, and anybody had a problem with it. You can't get mad at Imperious for saying that when there's an open panel. You leaving it wide open for anybody to jump up, right? So go to the part where no, that was the first day. Fast forward like 2 days later, Imperious is back up there doing the same shit, but he doing our good the other day. What's the problem now? Why he got to get flamed? Pick a struggle. That wasn't at Izzy. That was at the principle of the whole entire thing. This white man already been up here talking shit about the black community. Yeah, at the end of the day, he's gonna be back up here again. Pick a struggle. Which one you want? Right? So
wait,
Sal.
I don't want us to get too far. I want you to tell us what's going on. I want to stay in motion. See, I pay attention. Yeah. Smitty sharp. Let's go. All right, so again, that was the reason why you got upset. So watch this. I want to ask you this question. I want to really. I think I don't know if that's. I think anyway. I want to ask you this question. So when I was saying, "Hey, nah, dog, why y'all snapping on me for how I'm responding when we know, hey, you had the same type of discord. Let's not even call it an argument. The same type of discord with Izzy, but mine with AM was just man to man, face to face. But I kept being interrupted. Now, reason why I brought it up, do you remember how you felt when you were muted, when you were dropped? Do you know how
hold on. I'm not gonna put that on Izzy. I wasn't dropped. I wasn't dropped.
I mean, I'm sorry. Forgive me. You see how sometimes you can like misquote or miss. It happens. But he just so happened to have been up there when I said it. And I like that. Appreciate you, Sally. Thank you. How you were muted and talked over and you didn't get your chance. You didn't get your chance. Do you not know how I felt? Like that whole, like all the little memes and when he talking about what he talking about and everything in between. I'm trying to get my little piece out when no little memes put up while he was talking. Why that shit get put up for me? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So when I said, nah, I peeped the favoritism. Yeah, I need to understand something. I'm very detail oriented. Don't think I'm just sitting there smoking the J. I'm listening to everything and I'm watching every movement. Was I being little dog? Was I being sunned?
No, you wasn't being little dog. You being sunned. That was okay. You wasn't being little dog. That was those men.
I wasn't. Again, you see why I'm playing this now? For whoever's still here, whoever catch the replay, this is why I'm playing this.
The shit being played, that was trying to make light of the situation, right?
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. When I'm talking back and forth to you, even when you was cutting me off, my thing is just like, but this is my prime example of what I'm saying, right? I don't have no problem listening to your grievances, but damn, at least hear me out. Now, He was sitting back after he got frustrated. He sat back and he just put his arm up like this. He just sitting there. All right, cool. He quiet. If I got to deal with him, it ain't like the first time I done got back and forth with that angry man. Hell, me and his first interactions was me and him damn near getting into an argument about big girl. And you know how I get down. If I gotta go in with a motherfucker, I will. But in that moment,
that's me taking down more notes.
He quiet. All right, cool. Let me get my shit off with you. Your thing was, all right, well, at the end of the day, how come he allowed to say this to me? It's not that he's allowed to say this to you. If he says something wrong to you, let him know. But we ain't gotta be on no intangible shit to where it gotta be so goddamn hot after it's already a hot situation. Like in wrestling, right? I'm gonna use wrestling terms for a second. I got the heat right now. When I say heat, when I say heat, I'm the one that's stirring up. I'm the one that's kicking the bee's nest. I'm already kicking on Izzy's. My nigga, I just need you to understand what I'm saying. This cutting people off shit. This is not where it's at. I don't give a damn if it was Angry Man, Beans, Izzy, Poppy. I don't care who it is. How the hell y'all niggas gonna ever get to a conclusion of a conversation if all you're gonna do is when you start talking?
If when you start talking, then you start talking over me, then Izzy cuts in and cuts me off. AM still yelling on me. You right, bro. You right. So again, when we go back to the episode of why didn't you just say it? Why didn't you just say it? Bro, I just showed it.
I'm gonna say something as soon as you say something I don't like. We ain't gonna never get through nothing.
Nah, you gotta go. And we damn sure ain't gonna get through nothing if somebody trying to say something, they get dropped for 200, which my nigga, get your bread. See, again, I recognize the bit. My bad. I shouldn't have even said if somebody get dropped, because now y'all gonna think I don't want him to get money. So I don't even know how to get the balance in this place. And that's why I stay to myself where there is balance. If you want balance, you can come over here with me. Good point on that. So all right. So in that moment, I want you to, all right, so look, I'm about to put you in my shoes. All right, so here we go. In that moment.
Hold on, I wasn't done yet. I gotta get to the because you asked me a question. You said, how did I feel? How did I feel? You said, how did I feel when Izzy was muting me? I didn't mute you.
Yeah.
I never muted you, right? I even let you go back and forth with me. I never muted you.
It's not about if you muted me like Izzy did you. It's about the muting you stopped you and preventing you from getting in your bag and getting your issue off, from going ahead and expressing yourself and getting your point of view and your words out. It's not about if it was the same directly. Both of us were being hindered. Let's go.
Izzy on the other hand.
No. How did you know? How did you feel?
I'm getting to that.
Izzy was doing that.
I'm getting to that.
Okay, bet.
Yeah. So what Izzy did, Izzy just straight up muted me, and not only did he mute me, he grabbed his nuts, puffed up his chest, and got to talking his shit. I'm like, oh, okay. Now, if you want to talk about sunning somebody, let me silence you. Let me put myself on the solo screen, and let me talk big shit and say it in a generalized way, like I'm talking to everybody, but I'm actually talking to you. But I'm a spin it and gaslight like I'm talking to everybody. That's how you try to son a nigga. What I was doing with you, that wasn't sonning you. That wasn't little man and you. I'm dealing with you.
It wasn't? Okay.
One-on-one.
Okay.
Even in the midst of all of these people.
All right, so hold on. Were you trying to son me on DJ show? At that point, when you totally were just missing what I was saying, bro. You just was missing it, bro. It ain't even nothing big deal. You just weren't catching. I guess, listen, maybe I didn't communicate it all the way right, but yeah, you was missing it, bro.
What's this, baby? Oh, hold on one second.
And 2000.
Go down the stages. So, hold on, y'all. So that was the point that I wanted to get to on that. But the main thing is, I made it very, very clear. Every single thing that I said on no matter where I've been. Oh, shoot. Am I still here? Oh, there I am. Everything I said on what it is and who I am and what I've been. No, it's a track record. But we're going to go ahead and get up out of here because it is that time for me to go offer. That's right. I'm going to cleanse my body, and then I'm going to cleanse my spirit through prayer. I hope that everybody prays, or if you don't, I hope you at least meditate. And if you don't meditate, maybe you just take time to just sit and be still and quiet. Sometimes both can enter through that method as well. And with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. But just always remember, it ain't going to be that easy with Smitty. I don't need the numbers to be difficult now.
He wakes in the darkness. No memory, no name. Only pain and the sound of rain pounding the earth like a war drum.